In order to complete your payroll year-end, you must run your final payroll for the tax year, submit your final payroll submission to HMRC, and provide P60 forms to all your active employees. Let's go over how to do all that in QuickBooks Online Standard Payroll. Before you get started, it's a good idea to check that you have updated your final pay run of the current tax year. Make sure that you complete any outstanding tasks on the to-do list before running your final payroll. Once you've done that, select Run Payroll. Make sure you're running your payroll for the current tax year. You can change your pay date when you run payroll. If you have new employees, now is a great time to add them. Go to Employees and select Add New Employee. From here, you can fill out their first and last name and email address. Save time on employee admin by inviting your employees to QuickBooks Workforce, where they can add their personal details to their employee profile. Plus, they'll have access to their payroll information and can view or download their payslips. Once you hit Add an Employee, you'll be taken to the employee's profile, where you can fill out the rest of their basic information. Go ahead and enter their details. If there are any changes, such as change of address or salary, select and make the necessary changes. Remember to save before moving on. For any additional payments or deductions, such as holiday pay or overtime pay, you can add this now or later on when you run payroll. Now head back to the payroll screen and select Run Payroll. Review the pay date so that it's showing the correct tax year. You can change this if you need to. You can also add payments or deductions to each employee by selecting Edit. Once you're happy with everything, select Review Payroll. Have a final review of the payslip before you send it to HMRC by selecting the Net Pay hyperlink. Your payslip will remain in drafts until you submit the payroll to HMRC. Once you're ready, select Confirm and Submit. The payroll has been successfully created. Next, it's time to give your employees their payslips. You can print, download, or email them to your employees. This will also show on your to-do list. Remember, you can invite employees to use QuickBooks Workforce, which allows them to view and download their payslips and P60 form at their own convenience. You can access them in the Documents tab within the employee profile. QuickBooks will automatically send your FPS to HMRC. If you don't have auto-submission turned on in QuickBooks and need to submit an FPS manually, you can do so from your to-do list. You can view your submissions in the Taxes tab. If you have Nest turned on, QuickBooks will automatically send pension contributions each time you run payroll. To turn this on, go to your Account and Settings and select the Payroll tab. You can view a complete breakdown of your submission and see what liabilities are owed to HMRC. If you qualify for employment allowance, you may be able to reduce your employer NICs and claim up to £4,000 from HMRC. You can review your eligibility in the payroll settings. Remember to check your to-do list for any additional outstanding tasks that need your attention. That's it. You have successfully completed your final payroll of the tax year.